What up, world? What up, media? Jorel here, aka Dre Wise, and this is Jorel Sampson Topics. I want to talk about two topics, and I will not be long. That is the human anatomy and this planet that us humans walk on today. The ones that still are breathing. Excuse me. Now the human anatomy. Now I read Bible and Qur'an like it's a book. This book that I read to understand Bible and Quran. Now in the book of Genesis, and the word Genesis is the word gene. We all have genes, black and white. We all have genes. Now, this being God, He created this earth. That this earth is more made of water, less land. The Bible says in Genesis, He said, man that I made came from the dust of the earth. And then God fashioned man. And God inhaled and exhaled His breath into man. That man became a living soul. Within that, He said, you are my reflection of image. Okay. If you look at yourself in the mirror, look at your hands. Some of us can see veins. If you look at your palm of your hands and look at your veins, the veins represent like leaves that got veins. And the veins represent the life source of blood, which is blood is really water, just like sperm is water. The blood is a liquid form of water. Your bones is the stone of the earth. Your brain is majority made up of water. Your muscles is majority made up of water. They say, which is true, your body is more of 80% of water. That's pushing 100%. If He said, I created man from the dust of the earth, that's in the Bible. Now, the Quran says He created man from one single essence, one single being. It said that. One single essence. See, we all got genes. Some of us are got genetics to be tall and genetics to be small, short. Some of us got genes to carry, to be big bone, like bones. Some of us got genetics to be small bones. Some of us got genes that back trail way back to, I'm gonna put it this way, the caveman. Some of us got genetics backstrail back all the way to slavery. When you see certain women, they big up top, have big breasts and little bitty legs. That the slave master called them black Negro slave a mammy. Carry on today. Some of us got natural wide shoulders genetically. But he said, I created man from a single essence. This is in the Qur'an. See, you have to look at yourself. If you cut yourself, blood gushes out. Blood is really water. Just got a color to it. See, the human anatomy, we have like 6,000 trillions of cells in us. 260 bones and muscles and tissue. Now I'm gonna take it to the fitness part when it comes to building muscles. They say you cannot build muscles like them guys on Mr. Olympia. That's false. If you look at the tribe of people, if you look at the tribal of different culture of people, they have some things in their lip that cause it to expand all the way down to the ground. They got earlobe things that expand all the way down to their legs. Now, when it comes to building muscle, you basically expanding your physical body of a anatomy. See? But 9 times out of 10, it is correct. R.I.P. Rich Brianna. He died because he was taking that stuff. They all do it. You see them guys on Mr. Olympia, they all are doing it. Anyways, we walk on this earth. Our bodies is a 2-leg, 2 arms, and a head of a earth. Walking on a earth. It's a temple. See? Me personally, since I'm spiritual within myself, I told myself, like the Quran said, it's my duty to take care of myself. Treat your body like a temple. This is the house. We are 2-leg walking, 2 arms, 1 head on shoulders, a walking earth. Such busy. But anyways, the human anatomy need to be studied. We may see some skeleton hanging up in our classroom. We may see some pictures of a human man or woman, muscular structure or bone structure. But it needs to be studied even more, that we need to go back in the Bible and Quran and study this. Because the Quran speaks of the Bible, and the Quran is a very wise guidance of a book that I don't think no man has rewrote the Bible, but a man has rewrote. No. Rephrase that. Blah, blah, blah. A man did not touch the Quran, but a man has touched and rewrote the Bible. We all know that. Okay. Make some of this all up. The earth. this earth, this planet Earth is not a perfect circle. This planet Earth is not flat. It's not flat. Come on. If it was flat, you would just keep driving and fall off somewhere. This circle, it's a circle, but the earth is not flat. Try it. Get in your car and keep on driving, see where you go. The earth is not flat. It's like it's a circle, but it's not a perfect circle. The earth is spiritual. The earth holds vibration and energy and spirit. When someone dies, your body returns back into the earth, and your spirit self wanders the earth. Wanders the earth. See, the body is, because our bodies is just a shell that holds within something called spirit, soul. My brother, DeMar Jackson DeMeasy, he passed away. Sad. Gone too soon. Cried a few times. Still think about him. Still hear his voice. Still recognize his voice. Still hear how he laughed. His body is in the ground, called graveyard. But his spirit remains and has been released from his shell of a body, that his spirit is walking, following me. Irritating. But his spirit is a good spirit, because my brother was a type of dude that never caused no problems. He had his own style, his own swag. But this guy, he felt like this. I am a man, and I'm going to let you know, drunk or not. But I know his spirit is watching over me, hovering over me. And I tell him, like he tell me, when he was alive walking in his shell of a two-leg, two-arm ahead of a man. He say, I am on your left and you're on my right to this day. I can still recognize his voice. I can still recognize his laugh. I can still see his face. In this year, March 11th, he would have been 32. Yeah. Gone too soon. And I'm going on 31. And we are a year apart. So, this earth, I've got time to explain it, I gotta go. This earth is a round. It's not